Hey, just another pointless video of mine, which came to my mind after I thought about the past years' political discussions I've been involved with. And the funny thing is, I often get called a fucking spineless liberal by people who think they are conservatives, and I often get called a militarist Western imperial monster by people who think of themselves as a leftist. And um, I want to just make that clear to everybody who's interested, or even everybody who's non-interested at all. Um, from the French Revolution on, the political terminology of Western societies was also left. It was left versus right, or for America, respectively, liberals versus conservatives. And I say, fuck it. It's this terminology is flawed and totally pointless. It's just like I would try to describe the findings of modern medicine with the terminology of Galen back from the medieval times. It's crap. Leave it. Forget it. Never mention it again. Because just to give you some insight. Let's say I think it was 1998, or I don't know, but there was a legislation in Germany which has just turned 15 years ago, which just turned the social welfare system upside down, because before that you just got 60 or 70% of your wage before you got unemployed for an unlimited amount of time. And now you get 1 or 2 years on this 60 or 70% of wage, and then you end up with the standardized amount of money, which is normally um, around 400 euros for a single person. Also, the state pays you an adequate housing. So it's still a social security system, but what I fucking hate about it, and what I hate that party for, who just made this change, is they eliminated the very specialty and very idea of the German social security system, because in Germany you pay a lot compulsory. This is called unemployment insurance. You know, it's not just security problem; it's an insurance, like a life insurance. And the funny thing is, with the 400 euros now, that's not the problem to me. But you have to use up all your savings that you have in order that you can claim these 400 euros. So hence, it's not an insurance anymore. It's just a downsized, horribly downsized social welfare system, and which abandons the idea of German welfare and German unemployment insurance, because this was thought of make it possible for the people to hold their social status even if they are unemployed. And now with the new system, you've been a hardworking guy, you had fucking 2 jobs, and you built yourself a house in the countryside, and then you get unemployed when you're 50. And with the old system, you just stayed in your old house and could live in your old social environment. And now you have to move to a. You have to eat up your house and sell it, and then you go to an area where there are cheap housing for people who are on social welfare. And guess what party um, made this crucial decision just to wipe out the very idea of German social security? It was a fucking leftist party. It was the social as the SPD, the Social Democrats Party of Germany. Thank you, Chancellor Schroeder, and thank you that you work for a Russian state company now. But I don't want to spare the right, because I am a member of the Christian Conservative Party in Germany, and for example, maybe you know that we are currently at war in Afghanistan. We got a few thousand soldiers out there who are some of them actually on a day-to-day basis income, but we have losses there. And the Conservative Party was that party in Germany that actually architectured the military rearmament back in the 50s. And since then, this party I am a member in always staged as a friend of the military, but actually that was just rhetoric, because now while we are in that war, the government has decided actually to cut soldiers' salaries by 2.5%. Thank you. Thank you. This is what I really expected from a conservative party, and the problem is it's not just since yesterday. Even if you look at the history of the German army, it was after the fall of the Soviet Union, it was run down by conservative politicians by underfunding, stupid purchase politics, and pure neglect that I just quote the saying of one soldier I know, and he said, "If you look at the German army at the brink of the 21st century, the Wehrmacht would have turned in its grave." And so these were just two prime examples where the so-called leftists and rightist parties, they abandoned all their credentials, and they abandoned everything they always tell us what they stand for. And so people, please realize there is no difference anymore. No real difference between leftists and rightists and liberals and conservatives. It's just rhetoric. It's just to keep the dumb citizen voting. And I must say, I would plead for an de-ideologized, rational approach to politics, and please spare me of all that partisan rhetoric, because I am fucking sick of it. Thank you.